Hi everyone, you gods and goddesses out there. This is me coming to you from south of Sweden. I'm indoors finally. The construction work in my home has stopped for the moment, so I can enjoy the quiet time in my home. And also, I don't have to be outside recording this in the wind. So, what is a monad and how did it transform my life understanding that knowledge? Monads are connected to past lives memories and future lives memories. And I'm going to explain to you how I understand this and why I understand it the way I do. A monad is a supreme divine being or the totality of all that is. And from a monad, there is extensions, 12 extensions, and these are oversouls. From each oversoul, there is another 12 extensions, and these are souls. And from these souls, there are extensions existing simultaneously in other dimensional timelines, me being one of them, and there's 12 of us. So there are 12 personalities connected to one soul. And the totality of this monad soul family is 144. So I have these dimensional timelines, personalities connected to my soul, which I see as co-travelers. I don't see them as my past lives. I don't see them as my future lives because time is right now. Everything is right now. There is no past and there is no future, really, if you are present in the moment. So all you have is this moment of now. So if I experience something, a past life memory come up, and I've had these since I was 5 and I'm 50 now. So you have these memories come up and you know that they are connected to you and you interpret them as your past life. For me, it's something that is happening at that right moment, at that specific moment of here and now, where I'm connected to one of my co-travelers sharing my soul, and I'm receiving information from them in some way. I can feel in my body if there is physical harm going on. I can feel their emotions. I might all of a sudden have severe anxiety that I don't know where it comes from. Being on the spiritual path, I've done a lot of shadow work over the years. I'm very connected to my body. I think that is so important because this is our vessel for me as a spiritual being to explore this beautiful planet we're on. So getting to know your body for me has been so important, really, really important. It has helped me heal things that I'm not supposed to be able to heal, release energies, not just my own shit, more or less, but also connect to my co-travelers and work through what they are going through. We're all connected. I've had conversations with them and I'm still learning about this. But for me, it was so clear that we are talking about monads and soul families. I can't explain them in any other way. And I think a lot of people are experiencing what I'm experiencing. So I think it's important to know about this. So for instance, like yesterday, I know that collective is going through a lot right now. A lot of people are in fear. And a lot of people are in anxiety mode because of the circumstances that we are living under on this planet right now. So when I feel something all of a sudden, like yesterday when I had this severe anxiety come up within me, I immediately checked with myself, does it come from me? Did I think about something? Was I triggered about something? And if so, I need to release it, work with it, go through it, and release it. But it wasn't mine. So I had to look, well, is it a wave of a collective energy that I'm picking up on? And that didn't resonate with me either. So then I had to go in and connect with my soul to see if there was any one of my co-travelers going through something. And it was. And it's a life, if you look at the timeline that we are being taught in school, that happened, I would say, about 150, 200 years ago. And it's a woman, and we've connected before. She was very wealthy. She came from a really good family financially. She had everything that she needed. She had people, wait on her. She had all the clothes that she needed, all the jewelry, everything was, from that point of view, really, really good. But being a woman at that time wasn't easy. And she had no free will. She had no life of her own. She couldn't make decisions. There was someone making decisions for her, a man. And she was supposed to be beautiful and be shown to guests and potential suitors, just like this piece of, I don't know, beauty or entertainment. She was very clever, is very clever. She couldn't go further in her education as she wanted. She was limited. And she just had this severe anxiety attack. She felt so trapped and so alone. And I can feel myself, having trouble breathing because of the sadness and the heaviness of her emotions as I'm connecting to her again. It was a constant thing that she felt unhappy. Some days were just, she really wanted to die. And how does that have an impact on me today? I'm sorry, I need to take something to drink because it's so heavy on me. We're right back. Okay. Something within me resonates with this kind of anxiety. Otherwise, I wouldn't feel it. Even though it's not belonging to me as a person here, it belongs to my soul, and I need to look at it. Because I'm sure that as I work on things, as I go through things, as I let go of things, as I evolve consciously, so are my co-creators in a way. We talk about karma. Am I working through karma? Yes, I'm convinced I am. So I had to look at her feelings, her thought patterns, the way she lived her life, and the way she was restricted in her life, even though she had all this financial security. How does that connect to my life today and my thought patterns today? And how am I restricting myself today because of her experience? And for me, I found that I had a belief that money isn't going to save me. It doesn't matter if I have money, I will never be able to live according to my truth or the way that I want. And this is huge. This is a huge thing for me because I've been struggling financially most of my life. Things have happened, and I would say beyond my control, that have put me kind of back on square one, where I have nothing. I've been sleeping on the floor with my children because we didn't have any furniture. This was after a fire that we had experienced a few years back. After that, we moved, and I again lost everything, and we ended up sleeping on the floor. And I couldn't understand why this was continuing to happen in my life. There was a pattern of losing everything. And of course, it has helped me on my journey. Yes, without a doubt. I'm not attached to things the same way as I was before. And that's good to me. But there's something in that connection. Her fear, her feelings of not being able to have any control in her life, being lost to other people's decisions, making choices for her, deciding how she's going to live her life, I think had a huge impact on my life until I really understood. And this is not the first time this has come up. It's like layers that we go through when we do the shadow work. I've come to understand it's like a never-ending story. I can go back to a memory that comes up that I've already worked on. So I know I need to look further, deeper within me. And all of a sudden, there's the core of something that happened. So her life has had a huge impact on my life, where having the financial security is a prison. I don't think I'm the only one resonating with this. Having money, having the security, the financial security can be a prison. Explains a lot to me. So I'm going through that right now, where I'm trying to come to the deepest core of that statement, work through that, so I can actually allow the financial security that I want in my life. So I'm having a conversation with her about her beliefs. I don't know if she can hear me, but we are having a conversation. And I don't know how that works because I'm still figuring this out, even though I've been doing it for so long now, years. I'm still figuring this out. But I'm having a conversation with her on her beliefs and on my beliefs, because I know they are intertwined somehow. And I don't know if she's one of my 11 co-travelers of my soul, or if she's one of the souls connected to an oversoul but I know that there's 144 of us. And I'm sure I'm picking up on several of these 144. Are there some of these 144 living on in my dimension timeline? I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. I think that's why we meet people and we feel this instant connection. He's my soulmate, she's my soulmate. And the things are flowing easily between us. And you just know that you've met them before. I can see faces shift as I talk to people. So I can see several personas being shown to me. And I know that, okay, these are other times where our souls have met or our soul has met, however you want to see it. This to me is so fascinating, and I love learning about these things. As I said, I've been having memories of past lives since I was 5. My life has been an ongoing journey of spiritual growth, and I want to learn as much as I can, and I want to understand as much as I can about the spiritual being that I am in this human form. I don't know if this resonates with you. I don't know if you understand and if I've made anything clearer for you. But I just thought I had to talk about this because it made such a huge difference in my life. And I think more and more people are learning about this and understanding that it's a bigger connection and it's quite different than just being a past life. And it explains a lot. You can have two people, different corners of this planet, of this beautiful earth, come up with the same past life memory. And the only thing explaining that to me is the monad soul family. What do you think? Let me know. Write in the comment section below. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me. You find all the information that you need in the description box. And also, if you want to support me, there's the information for that too. I know life is hard, but understanding why we are here, understanding how we can influence our lives is so important. And I'm going to do my best to help you on your journey. Feel free to connect to me, and lots of love and light. Bye.